topic is all about what vocal fry is. So if you've never heard of that, that maybe sounds kind of weird. It's like, wait, what? We're making dinner? We're making fries? No. But today we're talking about what vocal fry is and why to avoid it. So first things first, before we get into that, I just wanted to reintroduce myself in case you're new around here. My name is Andrea Oram, and I love to sing. I love to use my voice. I love to help people use their voices in a way that is totally them, right? So they're not only using their voice in a way that's them, but also helping their voice be healthy and feel confident to do things that maybe they wouldn't otherwise do, like a Facebook Live or like a public speaking event or like making a course. They wouldn't have to watch themselves, but now they suddenly have to watch themselves or listen to themselves, and they're like, I don't know if I like doing that, but I can improve. So what vocal fry is and why to avoid it. Today we're talking about vocal fry because I hear it so much. Fry is when your voice is kind of what we call bottomed out, or it's like the lowest part of your range. So I'm down here. It's kind of where you go all the way down. And then when you hit that spot where it sounds like bacon frying on a pan, that's why it's called vocal fry, because it kind of sounds like it sounds like bacon or something kind of frying, right? And the reason we want to avoid it is because it can be really hard on the voice, for one thing. And two, it's also really hard for people to really hear you and understand you when you're speaking in your vocal fry. It can be, for lack of a better way of saying it, a little bit annoying for people to hear vocal fry all the time. And not only that, but it also, people tend to have a hard time hearing it because it doesn't carry as far. So it's usually quieter and you kind of can't hear it very well. And not only that, but it's not as expressive. It's not as engaging. And so some people end up feeling bored by it or something like that when they're having to listen to it a lot. So now that you know what it is, now that you know that vocal fry is kind of that lower sort of frying sound, now that you know what that is, you will hear it all over the place, my friend. And it'll start to kind of register in you like, oh, that's what that is. And oh, maybe that's why I have a hard time understanding this person in my life. Or, oh, maybe that's why my voice, if it's you, maybe that's why my voice is tired all the time, because I've been speaking in my voice so much. Or what I tend to see, not that people speak fully in their vocal fry, but I tend to see people, their sentences in vocal fry. So they'll go, oh, I'm looking up here and it's really exciting, and then suddenly I drop it off. See how I kind of did that up at the end? Like, oh, I'm talking about this, and then all of a sudden my voice kind of drops off. That's when I tend to see it the most. And even if improving that can help people vocally feel more healthy, their voice feel a little bit stronger when they are talking a lot during the day, or if you're singing a lot, singing fry is really hard on the voice too. So keeping things in mind can be really helpful. And as far as how to address vocal fry, how to fix it, there's a couple different ways you can do that. And I talk a lot about that coaching, and I'm putting it in my new course called Voice. So you can actually check out the group, the Strength Train Your Voice group, and some free trainings in the description of this video, which are super helpful if you are learning about this stuff for the first time and you want to explore how you can help your voice just be the healthiest it can be. If you're talking a lot or singing a lot, that is really, really helpful. So if you liked learning about this and you're like, wow, I didn't know all this stuff, this is all new to me, check me out on YouTube. You can go click the channel is just Andrea Oram, and I'll be doing a giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers. But more importantly, if this is new to you and you're like, hey, I really like learning about this stuff, more information over there and some YouTube exclusives, I guess you could say, as far as videos go, that are super helpful for all this kind of stuff, learning about the voice, learning how to keep it healthy, learning how to feel confident when you're using your voice. So I'm going to check the comments. I think we have some comments, so that's awesome. If you have some questions and you're like, this is new to you, I'd love to hear if this is new to you. And if you like hearing about this stuff, let me know so I can continue to add more information as we go. I love providing information to people and making vocal use easier and more fun. So I see Meg shared, hi, I didn't know that. Awesome. I'm so glad you could learn something new today, Meg. And yes, it is really good to know because, yeah, it can really impact your quality of vocal health and how you use your voice all the time. Because I have people that I work with who are teachers and they're talking all day with their students. And then they go home and they really want to be able to use their voice with their family. They want to be able to play with their kids and sing with their kids at night, you know, for bedtime or something. But their voice is so tired out that they feel like they used all of their vocal, I don't know, vocal usage. They kind of bottomed out as far as using their voice during the day. And then they're not able to really enjoy using their voice on the weekends or in the evenings. And so that's something that I work with people on so that they can really feel like, hey, I can use my voice not just for work, but I can use it for my pleasure and leisure and not feel like I have to constantly conserve it because it's so tired all the time. So that's something that I really work with, and it's a lot of fun for me. So I'm already almost out of time. I have something at 9 I need to get to in just a couple minutes. So I hope you have the best day ever. And if this is new to you, I'd love to hear about it, but catch you later.